I know you missed me. Here we are in the confession box. That was a circle, but you get the picture. Welcome back to an all-new confession with yours truly, Hales. Let's dive into confession 15. Yes, I've realized that I've done the numbers backwards every single week, but you can only ask for so much from me, can't you? As always, thank you so much for all of you reaching out with love and positive messages. I seriously wouldn't be able to do this without all of your support, so muchos gracias. Also, for the record, I did not clearly take Spanish in high school, so I don't even know if I said that right. Confession 15 is that I am too much, and I'm going to share that in the most positive, uplifting, and loving way possible because it needed to be said. Now, as most of you know, who know me in real life, who know me via my channel, I have larger than life features. My smile, it takes up my whole face. My eyeballs are bigger than the moon. My hands, they're man hands for a 24-year-old girl. Now, at a soul level, I truly, honestly feel that when they were creating me up there in the little mixing bowl, they're like, let's give her the biggest features, you know, my eyes, my smile, my man hands. Just take a gander at how big they are. As well as, let's give her this huge over-the-top energy that draws everybody in. And for a little razzle-dazzle fun effect, let's give her a huge personality where she's just there. Everyone knows she's there. They pour it all in, they mix it all together, they go, yes, perfect. Send her down to earth. Let's see how this plays out. Let me tell y'all how it's played out. Step into a day of the life with Hales. Anybody who knows me or has known me in my life knows that I am a lot. I have a big personality where I'm super hyper, I'm super happy, I'm very positive, I'm a jokester, I'm a little bit dramatic sometimes. Shout out to my brothers Corey and Bailey who have reminded me of that fact since I was about 4 years old. Aside from those endearing characteristics that I know you all are like, yep, we're right there with you, Hale, we get where you're going. I also tend to love very, very hard and get super excited and dive headfirst, get very passionate about whatever it is that I'm interested in at the time, which for the most part is super beneficial. I can pour my heart and soul into whatever it is that I'm doing. I can truly and authentically love the people that are in my life and what I do as a career or as hobbies or in my free time, whatever the case is. Now, I've known this about myself probably since I was like 2 and I could start talking fully. I knew that I was a lot. I knew that I just had this sense about me that was a little over the top. However, other people did not know this. I can remember growing up and people making comments about me like, Haley's too happy, or she's too sassy, or she's too dramatic, or she's too positive, she's too loving, she's too hardworking, she's too anal retentive. Whatever it was, I was always too much. Because of getting comments like that throughout my entire life, I started to shut myself off and dim myself down. I stopped being as funny, I stopped being as hyperactive, I stopped being so overachieving and passionate and heartfelt and loving. I don't want to say I was a robot, but I did become very robotic. You know, I would follow the status quo, I never stepped out of line, I never drew attention to myself, I never shone my light because I was dimming myself down. The truth of the matter was, I wasn't too much of anything. I was just myself, and sometimes energetically, people didn't mesh with that. Only young Haley didn't get that. She just thought that people didn't like her because she was too much. I guess what I'm trying to say is, once I stopped focusing on being too much for other people, whether it was too dramatic, too happy, too funny, too loving, whatever it was, I started to realize that the people who are meant to be in my life and love me for who I am are going to love me for being too much, because that's me. It hurts me to think that from the time I was young, there was always, whether it was adult figures or peers or whoever, drilling into my head that me being me was too much or too over the top for them to handle, when that wasn't a me problem, it was a them problem, which is fine. I'm not making this video to attack people who have said that to me in the past, because it's okay. Honestly, we just don't vibe energetically, and that's okay. The reason why I'm making this confession 15 is because I've realized this past week, you're never too much for the right people. You're never going to be too much for the people that come into your life and love you unconditionally. You're going to be perfect, so don't ever change yourself or dim yourself down to fit other people's expectations. Just be like Miss Confession here, be over the top, be dramatic, be loud, be energetic. Whatever you do, be yourself, and I promise you, people are going to love you for that reason. And that's all I wrote for this week. Thank you for joining me on Miss Confession. I will be back next Thursday with some more helpful wisdom. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, peep, I did my makeup for the first time in forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful face. Make sure that you're liking and subscribing, as well as sharing these videos for whoever needs to hear from the confession boxer. Also, if there is anything in particular that you guys want me to confess, either for you or from myself, please let me know your thoughts. Bye guys, see you next week.